affiliate marketing, Amazon FBA, dropshipping, eBay, print on demand, Walmart arbitrage were just some of the businesses I tried and failed. Looking back, I know exactly the reason for my failures, which is why I'm not going to let YouTube automation fail. So I'm 24 now, had some time to save up, and decided to go all in. And if this is the first time you're tuning in, hey, I'm Chris, and I'm documenting my online business journey, starting with YouTube automation. And this is basically where I hired a bunch of people just to make videos for me. And it's been 90 days since then, and a lot has changed. So if you want to know what happened, then stick around. And you might be wondering, why did I choose YouTube automation when there's so many other online businesses? And the truth is, I already tried and failed a bunch of them. It started when I was back in college 6 years ago. I was 18, broke, and desperately wanted to be my own boss. So much so that I want to drop out to pursue online business, which sounds pretty crazy, especially when I had zero success. 3 months ago, I hired a bunch of people from the Philippines. I hired a scriptwriter, voiceover actors, video editors, and a thumbnail designer. And the thing is, I never managed people, and this was a first, so I learned a lot, and I actually learned 3 important things that I want to share with you. And these 3 things don't just apply to YouTube automation, but business and managing people in general. The first thing I learned took me 2 months to learn, and I wish I learned it sooner. I could have saved a lot of money. So the whole point of YouTube automation is for you to be hands-off and for you to have a team handling everything from posting and managing the actual faceless channels. And the goal is to have cash cows channels where you just leave it and it makes money. And I'm sure you've heard that word thrown around. But the thing is, it doesn't happen like that, especially when you hire people that don't know what they're doing. Now, I'm not saying my team doesn't know how to produce a video. I'm just saying they need guidance. Anybody can write a script, but it doesn't mean it's going to be a good script. And even if it is a good script, it doesn't mean it's going to be a good YouTube script. It might just be a good essay. Anybody can edit a YouTube video, but it doesn't mean it'll have a high retention rate. It's an art. Anybody can make a thumbnail, but it doesn't mean it's going to have a high click-through rate. It's a skill and it takes time. I think you know where I'm going with this. So I made a guideline for my scriptwriter so she knows how to structure a script and make sure she gets the viewer hooked and keeps them watching. I made a guideline for my video editors so they know how to edit better and have a higher retention rate. And I made a guideline for my thumbnail designer so he knows how to make a better thumbnail and have a higher click-through rate. And it's not a perfect system, it's a work in progress, but even so, I still managed to get some results. And the second thing I learned is my least favorite, but it has to be done. If someone just isn't following directions, if someone just refuses to learn, if someone keeps submitting subpar work, then that shouldn't be acceptable and they should be fired. Now, I'm not going to fire anybody for no reason, and the first person I had to fire was actually my first voiceover actor, and it sucked because he was really nice, he submitted things on time, but he just wasn't the right fit. And the thing is, I had a gut feeling before I hired him, but I just wanted to give the guy a chance. When one of my video editors just started, he was doing some things that I really didn't like, so I gave him feedback. Thankfully, he went ahead and fixed it. But most recently, I saw him do the same things, go back to bad habits again, and even though I told him several times, he kept doing it, so I don't know what to do now, and I might just have to... You're fired. And the third thing is something I struggled with my whole life. I've always struggled with sticking something long-term, and I think you know what I mean. Consistency. I made good money selling iPhones on eBay, but I just gave up. I sold on several Shopify stores for dropshipping, but I just didn't push through. I sold print-on-demand mugs on Etsy, but I just didn't think it was worth it. The thing is, I could have been successful with any one of these, but I just didn't push through, I didn't follow through, and I wasn't consistent. And I'm not using it as an excuse, I'm using it as motivation because I know I'm gonna go ahead and push through with YouTube automation and be consistent with it. Alright, so you might be wondering, what about the numbers? June 19th to August 19th, I posted 55 videos. Each video is around $39 to produce, which means I spent $2,145, and that's on my first channel. July 5th to August 19th, I posted 42 videos. On average, each video was around $32, which means I spent $1,344, and this is on my second channel. So in total, I spent $3,489. I could have bought a lot of Chipotle with that. Now, I know spending that much money might not be doable, especially if you don't have a lot of money to begin with. So I was thinking, what if I started this 6 years ago when I was 18, in college, and broke? And I'm gonna reveal the exact strategy at the end of this, so stick around if you wanna know. In 3 months on my first channel, I made $239.51, which puts me at an 89% loss. But wait, my second channel. In 2.5 months, my second channel made $18.91. which puts me at a 98.6% loss. And I know this probably isn't something you want to hear, but it's the truth. And the thing is, I'm gonna stick with YouTube automation until I succeed. Or run out of money. So if I started this 6 years ago when I was in college, broke, and had no money, I would do everything myself. And I'm pretty sure you knew that was the answer, but the important thing is how to get monetized. So to get monetized, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And the fastest way to get subscribers is by using YouTube Shorts. And I actually did a test on this channel with Gary V Shorts. I was able to get about 50 subscribers posting a few shorts, and I know this doesn't seem like a lot, but the thing is, with YouTube Shorts, you have a lot higher potential to go viral than with regular content. And the reason you don't see any Gary Vee Shorts anymore is because they don't provide any value to current or future subscribers. And yeah, I want to get more subscribers, but it'll happen gradually. And to prove this works, I started a secret, dedicated YouTube Shorts channel to see how many subscribers I can get and how fast I can get them. And I'll reveal that once 1 month is up. And the easiest way to get watch time is by capitalizing on trends. And I know that's easier said than done, but take Queen Elizabeth's death for example. I saw channels under 500 subs gain around 30,000 views. And that's a lot of watch time for that channel. I know I could have made a decent video on that topic on my automation channels or on this channel, but it just had no relevance. My niches are tech, personal development, and business, so there's no correlation with Queen Elizabeth. And plus, capitalizing on someone's death just didn't feel right. Now, if I had a channel about monarchs, that would have been a different story. And I actually did a test on this channel about Lemoyne and Lambda, which actually did gain me a good amount of subscribers and watch time, so there's that. Anyway, if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. There's nothing on this, actually. I'm gonna